r/malicious compliance posted by u/ancient_educator_766 hours ago. 2 Please don't tell the owner. MOC Hey all, it's your friendly neighborhood teacher /fast food employee, op. After a tumultuous start to the middle school year, one where we're short literally every classified position, I've added crossing guard to my job description. There has been a dialogue about getting paid for this position, but the dialogue was basically a monologue of "you're not getting paid for this." They said no, and we really appreciate you. So among all of the extra baggage added to my year, I'm sweating my ass off for 20 plus a day, with the on-why payment being children's smiling faces. Looks like I'll take it. It's a way to remind kids I've got gaming club, tutoring, etc. Plus, I get to get swore at by parents and nearly hit by passers by driving triple the speed limit. So one day I drive to the crosswalk, found over a few weeks that this saves mucho time, and park in my usual, legal spot. After the bell rings, but before most of the kids start showing up, I notice a car flying in Dukes of Hazzard style, then starts to make a frantic 2.95 point turn. I say 2.95 because he didn't make it. He clipped a beautiful passion red Kia K5 enough to gain some notable damage. He jumped out of his car, looked at the damage to his car, then the other, back and forth like he's making Sophie's choice here. I decide it's time to commit this guy's plate number to my memory. Then, like a pigeon about to be pounced upon, he looks at me and says "oh shit" as he literally jumps back. He reaches into his pants, hands me some cash, pulls it back 10 times as quickly and says "don't tell the owner, please." As he dangles my favorite carrot. I take the bribe as he drives off into the 3 hours from sunset. Before I can make a fuss, before I can think of anything, here comes a wave of students I need to safely get across a major intersection and home. The number of kids trickles to 0 again. I hop in my car and drive back to campus to get ready for my club. As I do so I pass my school's SRO, Officer Gold. Hey Goldie, this guy hit my parked car on crosswalk duty. Nearly hit another car flying out of the neighborhood. Goldie, your red Kia. That be the one. I then ran my club, and counted my money at the end. Almost felt bad because this dude gave me $860. Then I remembered how dangerous this guy drove in a school zone. Looks like so far crosswalk duty is paying 43 non-taxable income daily. Update to follow. r/malicious compliance posted by u/breeder_Joey 2 days ago. 25116 Try and stick to the planning and the correct methods. Sure, I will. Lockie, 30M, work as a cleaner in a school for special needs children. I'm good at what I do and I take pride in coming in every day to make sure that both the children and the teachers that work there have a clean and safe environment to work in. Some backstory: before I started working at this location in April 2022, they've had a lot of bad luck with hiring cleaners, as the branch we're in technically falls under specialized cleaning and not general cleaning. In the first 4 months of 2022, they've had 15 cleaners that all disappointed, stopped showing up or were fired for another reason. This has caused the general custodian of this special needs school, my direct supervisor, to be skeptical of any new cleaner that comes in, which is very fair. Now, I like to give 110% at work. Whether that's smart or not, I'm not sure, but I like to leave my work knowing that I gave it my all. That is why, when I saw the daily/weekly task list and had done an online course on how to effectively clean, I knew that in practice, that would leave a very messy workplace, since not everything would be cleaned correctly. Imagine a desk of a child that has a single eraser on it. According to my online course from the company, that disqualifies that entire desk for cleaning. I won't be allowed to clean it. Furthermore, if chairs are not at the desk, I'm now allowed to sweep or mop under it. Because it's not the cleaner's job. As such, I've been making some really positive changes to my work schedule, daily/weekly task list and the way that I do things to not only meet the minimal requirements that my company asks for but also to go above and beyond, be flexible with the teachers, engage with the students and leave a beautiful workspace. This went great for a while. Now, The custodian has, for some reason, been getting way more critical of my work. The smallest speck of dust mist or a small drop of coffee spilled somewhere, that happened after I was done with work, and he's blowing up my phone with text messages that I need to do things differently, in a wasteful way, or telling me first thing when I come in that I need to take my work more seriously. This morning, he told me, try and stick to the planning and the correct methods. So I told him that I would. Now, I started to follow the paper list with daily tasks and my methods completely to a T. Every half-ass method that I knew would leave the classrooms and the bathrooms in a horrible state. Trash cans need emptying. Nope. Not on my list. One piece of paper on a filthy desk. No longer my problem. Spills in the hallways. Looks like mopping the floor isn't on today's task list, sorry. The entire place looked horrible. I had to hold myself back to not do more than the list because I hate leaving work unfinished, but I was finally done. I approached the teachers of the classrooms that I had to clean today beforehand, explained the situation and promised them to give their classrooms a proper cleaning the next day because they and the students shouldn't be the victim of my malicious compliance, but they were in on it. They even agreed to give their signature on my task list to sign off that they think I did all of the work correctly. Naturally, the custodian didn't like my work today. And we had a good heart-to-heart for a moment. I told him that I really appreciate that he wants to safeguard the quality of my work, it's what they pay me for after all. But I hope that I have shown him, and some teachers, that I go above and beyond daily. And that today's work, that looked like a mess, was my company's standard. I also let him know that the constant badgering was incredibly unmotivating, it was really putting a damper on my spirits. I told him that I'd be doing my work normally again tomorrow, and he said he appreciated all the work I usually do and that he'd try to be more flexible as well and put more trust in me. All wells that end well, I suppose. I just want to make sure that these special needs children have a clean school to learn, laugh and play in after all.